I used to think that to get a clear skin, I needed harsh treatments, more products, newer products, and all those expensive celebrity style routines. I tried so many things and spent so much money, only to end up with even more breakouts or no result at all. But after a lot of testing and failing, I finally figured out what actually works. And the surprising part is, it didn't cost much. You just need to stick to a few simple habits consistently. So today I'm going to share 5 life-changing beauty habits that you should start right now. By following this, you will start seeing improvements in your skin, your body, and your overall health glow. And these are the habits that I've kept at least for over 5 years. And I can share all the journey and prove that how it worked for me. So let's get started. First, starting from the inside of my body, one of the things that truly strengthened my skin and my overall health was eating more protein. When you think of protein, you often picture guys at the gym drinking protein shake. It might seem unrelated to your skin, but more like building muscle, things like that, but that's not true. It's been over 6 years since I started adding more protein to my diet, and ever since then, my skin has become much healthier, tighter, and firmer. And my hair and my nails have gotten much healthier as well. Every time I go to hair salon, I always get compliments on how shiny my hair looks, and I always said that's because of protein I ate. And why having more protein is important for your skin. Protein is a raw material your skin needs to make collagen, keratin, and elastin. You've probably heard of or seen this before because collagen shows up in tons of skincare products, and keratin and elastins are really common in hair care products. These are the key proteins that keep your skin firm and smooth and your hair, nail strong and healthy. It keeps your skin soft, prevents dryness and slow aging, and you can get it from foods like meat, fish, eggs, tofu, nuts, and etc. That means when you don't get enough proteins, your skin can lose firmness and your hair or nails can start to thin. It's not a quick fix because you have to eat protein consistently for a long period of time, but you will see the result in your skin and your body for sure. I'm gonna share my protein journey. I actually started eating more protein when I began personal training for the first time. My trainer told me if I wanted to build more muscles, I needed to add more protein to my diet. At first, I was doing it just for muscles, but over time, I started noticing my skin changing too. It looks healthier, firmer, and tighter. But I don't drink protein shakes or protein drinks. I try to get all my protein from real food because I just prefer natural resources. Whole foods give you not just protein but also vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients that keep your skin healthy. Then how much of protein you need to see the difference? It really depends on how active you are and your goals are. If you don't exercise much and you are not that active, you need just average amount of protein. That's around 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per kilo of your body weight. If you're moderately active and you want to see real improvements in your skin, aim for about 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilo. If you exercise a lot or lift weights, you will need more, around 1.6 to 2 grams per kilo. Now you know how much protein you need to take, but how do we actually divide all this protein into our meal? Here's a breakdown of how I eat protein every single day. You might think that you are getting enough protein because you are eating eggs in the morning, but if you actually count it, you will probably be shocked at how low the number is. Most people are under eating protein without even realizing. A simple way to fix it is to include one protein source as both dinner and lunch, and that alone makes a huge difference. And here's what I do. For reference, I'm 53 kilo right now, and I try to eat at least 1.5 my body weight in protein, which is about 79.5 grams per day. And here's how I hit that. For breakfast, I usually have 2 eggs, and that's about 12 grams of protein. Plus, I always have matcha latte with regular milk every day, so that's around 7 grams. For lunch, I have about 120 grams of chicken breast. That's roughly 37 grams. For dinner, I try to eat the same amount of beef or steak, and that's around 30 grams. So in total, I have 86 grams of protein a day, and that's more than my goal. If you're just starting out, you might not want to add like chicken breast for every lunch because you might get easily tired of it and taste will be so bland. When I first tried to eat chicken breast for every meal, I didn't like it because it tasted so bland and it was not enjoyable to eat every single day. So instead of forcing you to eat that bland chicken breast for every single meal, start with slow, simple swaps. First, you can start with pre-cooked seasoned meat. If you don't like the plain taste of chicken breast or beef, you can simply start with pre-cooked seasoned meat. There are so many options at the store. You can just simply microwave and you're done. Second, sauce helps a lot. If you're okay with raw beef or chicken breast, sauces make a huge difference. I love sriracha sauce on my chicken breast with a bit of salt, and whenever I eat beef or steak, I make my own sauce. I put salt, pepper, and sesame oil, and I always have it on the side so I don't get tired of it eating it every single day. There are tons of sauces out there, so you can pick whatever you enjoy the most. As I said earlier, eating more protein is not gonna give you a quick fix. It's a slow, steady investment. But I can guarantee you that if you start eating it more consistently for at least a month, you will start to see a good result to your skin and body. Moving on to the skin of the body, the next habit that truly changed my body skin is moisturizing every single day. It's not just for my body, it also helps with dryness on my face. I grew up watching my mom moisturizing her body and her face every single day. It also naturally became a habit for me. Even though moisturizing your body doesn't directly hydrate your face, I noticed that if I ever skip it, my face instantly feels drier and the next morning it gets worse. Your skin is one connected system. Even though your face and body can feel different, they can actually affect each other. If the skin on your body is dry, it can weaken your overall skin barrier. When that happens, your skin on your face can easily lose moisture, even if you didn't skip your face moisturizer. I have extreme dry skin, especially during this cold season. This is how I moisturize my body, winter edition. If you have normal skin, you can just simply apply any moisturizer, any body lotion all over your body. But if you have extremely dry skin on your body, like me, you can treat it like your face skincare. Start with a toner. Anything hydrate your skin, or if you have toner that you don't use for your face, you can just use that. Apply it all over your body, and then you can apply a body lotion, body cream on top, and it will improve the dryness so much better and keep your body skin soft and hydrated. And if you want to lock in all that moisture, you can use the body oil all over your body again, and your skin will be like so soft next day. So this habit helped me to maintain my body skin soft and also keep my face skin hydrated all day. Now moving on to the face skin, one habit that really changed my skin is choosing gentle, consistent care instead of harsh treatments. Harsh treatment means like strong lasers, intense peels, or trendy procedures that give you fast results, but can leave your skin irritated or even scarred for weeks and months. Unless you have a serious skin condition that needs medical treatment, I'm a firm believer that consistent lifestyle habits and skincare habits are what truly change your skin long term. Those treatments or expensive treatments are gonna last only a few weeks or several months, and you have to do it more regularly to see the result long term, but you're gonna spend so much money on that and it is not sustainable. Then how did I believe in consistent skincare than harsh one? My first harsh skincare experience was 2% BHA liquid. At the time it was super hype because it has high percentage of BHA, so people rate about how effective it is on acne skin. So even though I didn't have any issues with my skin, I just wanted to try it, but it ended up burning and hurting my skin so much, so I just couldn't use that again. There was a moment that I realized strong doesn't necessarily mean effective. It also taught me how important it is to actually understand what your skin needs and listen to how it reacts instead of just following the trends. These are the tips that I can give you to do more like a mild skincare. First, switch your cotton pad with texture to smooth cotton pad. You might use your cotton cotton pad to remove your eye makeup, or to use a cleansing water, toner, or anything liquid. Some of like cotton pad have that wavy texture or anything that cause more friction on your skin so that it can exfoliate your skin every time you use that cotton pad, but it's gonna cause more friction and irritation to your skin. Especially if you use that type of cotton pad around your eye, it's gonna cause more irritation. So please swap it to a soft cotton pad without any texture. It's very soft, so it's gonna be very gentle on your skin. Next swap you can do is switching from strong acid to gentle acid. So first, what's acid in skincare? Acids are ingredients that help your skin shed dead cells, clear pores, and refresh your skin. They make your skin smoother and brighter. And there are different types of acid, and you might be familiar with some of these. And first one is AHA. They work on the surface of your skin, so it gently exfoliates and brightens your skin. And next one is BHA. It goes deeper into the pores, so it helps to improve acne or blackheads. And also there's a PHA, and it is relatively gentler than AHA. And if you're looking for gentler options, there's something mild like lactic acid, mandelic acid, and azelaic acid. These work more slowly but are less likely to irritate your skin while still giving great results. I've been using this Anua's azelaic acid serum for the past 3 weeks, and I can say this is very gentle for those who have sensitive or dry skin like me. And if you struggle with acne scars, and redness, this azelaic acid serum can really help. There's a study showing that it was approved for clinical uses in the treatments of rosacea and acne. It comes with irritation and redness, and over time, it can also help fade acne scars. It has 10% azelaic acid and 3 types of hyaluronic acid to hydrate your skin, and panthenolane ceramide to soothe the skin. Most brands put 10%, 50%, and 20% azelaic acid in the product. This one is 10%, so it's very mild and gentle. I usually use this serum 2 or 3 times a week and apply 1 or 2 layers depending on my skin condition. If my skin feels dry, I usually put 2 layers and it absorbs beautifully. For most people, if you have normal, oily, or combination skin, 2 or 3 times a week is enough to see the result without irritating the skin. But if your skin is so dry and very sensitive, start with 1 or 2 a week to see how your skin reacts. In the morning, I usually apply a toner, then the serum, followed by a moisturizer, and finish with sunscreen. When I put makeup on top, it doesn't crease or look dry. The base looks just perfect. And at night, I usually apply 1 extra layer compared to the morning to keep my skin extra hydrated. Sometimes I use a thin light sheet mask to help the product absorb better. This serum is also fungal acne safe and non-comedogenic, so if you have any concerns about it, it's a great option to try. You can get this product for 30% off on Amazon, and all products are 50% off. So if you're interested in trying it, make sure to check it out. And lastly, switch your makeup wipes to cleansing balm. Makeup wipes can drag and irritate your skin, especially around delicate areas like around your eyes. Especially if you're trying to remove your eye makeup with makeup wipes, it's gonna cause more friction by like dragging or pushing them, so it's gonna cause more redness. Instead, choose cleansing balm that's gonna be very gentle and feels very soft on your skin, so that you can remove your eye makeup and all of your makeup very easily and gently while massaging your skin and eyes. Overall, switching your strong or harsh treatments or skincare to like gentler options is gonna help you to keep your skin healthy and bring the result more like long term. The next habit that changed my skin health is going foundation free. If you've been following my channel, you might be too familiar with this topic. I'm all about foundation free, so I've been doing a lot of makeup tutorials and sharing tips on foundation free, and that's one of the main ways I keep my skin healthy. So then what is foundation free? So foundation free is basically means that doing your makeup without foundation. For me, it's all about minimizing the area where I wear face makeup. If you're putting concealer all over your face and call it foundation free, that doesn't count for me. You should focus on the areas you really want to cover instead of all over your face with any type of base makeup products. One of the best things about being foundation free is that I no longer get any random pimples or spots after wearing makeup for a long time. If you wear makeup, you probably experience little random pimples popping up here and there, and that don't really happen when you don't wear any makeup on. I love makeup, but going foundation free actually helps me keep my skin healthy and clear. Then how do I go foundation free? It's very simple. You just don't wear foundation, but you might still want to cover some hyperpigmentation, under dark circles, like little spots, or you have pretty obvious acne on your face. That's where concealer and corrector comes in. First, you can use a corrector instead of using foundation. Remember, you use a corrector for correcting and concealer for covering. The corrector neutralizing discoloration like under dark circles, or if you have bruise or very large dark spots. And concealer is something to cover. So you can use a corrector that's going to correct your under dark circles or any like large areas that needs to be neutralized. For example, I always use a corrector to correct my under dark circles so that I can minimize the amount of concealers or any other base makeup products to cover them. And then when I put the concealer on top of it, it will just look disappear. Next, you can use a concealer instead of foundation to cover the exact area you want to cover. Even though I go to foundation free whenever I do my makeup, I still want to cover under eye dark circles or little pimples or sometimes uneven skin tone on my face. So that's where concealer comes in. For those areas, you can use very thick high coverage concealer using a very tiny small brush, and you can just do spot concealing and blend the edges to look more natural. And I already made a video about how to cover acne or acne scars without using foundation in one of my previous videos, so you can check it out if you want to learn all about these techniques. Next, you can use a small concealer brush to use a concealer. When you use a foundation, you may use a big brush or like cushion puff or any large sponge to cover all of your face, which makes your skin very even. But when you use this type of small concealer brush, you can just focus on the area you want to cover. You can get this type of small concealer brush at Target or any like drugstore with much more affordable price than Sephora or any luxury brands. Get this type of small concealer brush and it will upgrade your makeup game. So overall, by going foundation free whenever I do my makeup helps me to maintain my skin health and not see any random pimples popping up on my face. And also, ever since I started going foundation free, I started taking care of my skin better. I invest more in skincare instead of buying a bunch of foundation. And if you stop using foundation even for a week, you will see a result. So I highly recommend trying it at least 1 week without using any foundation. Last but not least, the habit that changed my skin surely but slowly is never letting my skin dry. There are moments that your skin starts to feel dry, but if you constantly prevent it from drying out, those small everyday habits add up. When your skin gets dry, it can feel tight, rough, and even itchy. And sometimes it looks dull and flaky. Dry skin makes fine lines show up more and even weaken your skin barrier. So your skin becomes more sensitive. Especially during this cold season, my skin gets so dry, and these are everyday moments when your skin can get dry. First one is heater. Whether it's a car heater, radiator, or any device that blows warm air, it can dry out your skin. Dry air pulls moisture from your skin, so it makes your skin tight, itchy, and uncomfortable. What I do is I try to limit using heater as much as possible. I know it is impossible to not to use heater during this cold season, but I try to wear very thick clothes, thick socks, anything that makes me warm instead of turning the heater and making my skin dry. But if you still have to use heater, I recommend using a humidifier to prevent your skin from dryness. So you can put the humidifier on the bedside to keep your skin hydrated, and that really helps as well. Next one is hair dryer. You Using our hair dryer blows hot air and makes your skin very dry. This can strip moisture from your skin, so it leaves your skin dry and irritated. What I do is after taking shower, my hairs are wet, I immediately put a sheet mask on. It doesn't have to be expensive one, just anything makes your skin hydrated, and with that seal, your face won't dry at all while drying out your hair. The hot air only goes to your wet hair, not your face, so you can keep your skin hydrated. And also it's like multitasking. You put a sheet mask on, you dry your hair, you can do two things together. And also another tip to prevent your eye areas from dryness is put a leftover lip mask or lip balm under your eyes. Whenever you put a lip balm or lip mask, you have an extra or leftover lip balm on your fingers, and you can just gently tap around your eyes area like this, or just fine lines, because that's where I feel dry the most, and that's like the thinnest part of our face. So to prevent that, instead of using expensive eye cream, I feel like that kind of ointment like lip balm or lip mask really seal all the moisture on your skin. So it really helps prevents your eye area from getting like fine lines and wrinkles. And this is something that I almost do every single day, every time when I put a lip balm on. So these are all 5 life-changing beauty habits that change my skin and my body health. I hope you guys find it very helpful. Just a reminder, these habits are not a quick fix. Obviously, if you put more makeup on, you put extra effort on your hair, you can see instant result. But these are the things that you should do it consistently so that you can see the improvement, results slowly but surely. There's no magic solution, I would say. Your sleep, diet, your movement, lifestyles, everything affects your skin and body health. And all those little habits really show up in your skin, and that's how people see you. I'm in my 30s right now, and this is the age where you see the difference between friends who's taken care of themselves and those who haven't. They didn't do like crazy things on their skin, but just little habits that transform their skin and body much better and healthier. It's all about consistent maintenance. Please let me know if you want to try one of these habits in the comment down below, or if you have any beauty habits that you've been doing for a while and see the actual results. Please share in the comments down below as well. I would love to know about that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!